Today I want to talk about the importance of journaling. I have been journaling for years, and the things that I journal could be my prayer requests to the Lord, things that are on my heart or concerns, things that have happened during my day, and where I get to go back to the Lord and just thank Him for all the great things that are happening. And so journaling is so important because just recently I was actually looking for a dream that I had years ago, and I knew I had written it down in great detail what it was, but I had forgotten which journal I put it in, and I just recently came across it. But what was really neat about finding that journal is I found an entry that I want to talk to you about today, and so why journaling is important. But first I want to introduce you to Psalm 111:4, where it says, "He has caused His wonders to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and compassionate." And boy, is He. So this story about the importance of journaling comes from several years ago. I was volunteering up at the school when my son was in drama, and me and another friend of mine and the drama teacher had been working all day going through the costumes, and we wanted to take a lunch break. And so my friend Gina said, "Hey, how about we go to this little sports bar around the corner?" And I was just like, oh man, maybe not the sports bar is the best place to go. But anyway, what will other people think, and being concerned about what other people are going to say. And before you know it, she had already tagged us in Facebook that's where we were. So the cat's out of the bag, Sheri's at a sports bar for having lunch. But what I learned a valuable lesson that day, and the Lord is so compassionate and gracious, because this is what happened. We had a lovely lunch. We were treated so wonderful by the owner of the sports bar, but then all of a sudden this friend of mine who I hadn't seen in 5 years was having lunch at the same time. And she walked up to me, we kind of reunited. She had been in a Bible study of mine years ago, and after we had our little hug and our just catching up with each other, she says, "I have a DVD of yours." And it was like I had been searching for that DVD for years, literally, because it had been 5 years since I'd seen my friend. And here it is. God is orchestrating this amazing return of a DVD. Now, it wasn't just any DVD. It was a Beth Moore Bible study DVD that it's very hard to replace those. My friend and I, Carrie, we were still perplexed up until that day how we were going to get that DVD replaced, because it ruins an entire Bible study when you don't have one whole chapter of a DVD to watch. So God was so amazing that He orchestrated this friend to show up at a sports bar that I really was a little reluctant to be going into. And now, I just don't do that anymore. I don't worry about where I'm going to go. I'm choosy. But for something like that, God can just show up and do amazing things. So I encourage you to journal, because it's when things like that happen and you look back and you've seen it all journaled out, you just see how amazing God is and how He's working in our lives. Something that I thought was lost and that I wasn't going to find, God just, through His providence, had a friend show up for lunch the same time at a local sports bar, and I got my DVD back. And that is just an awesome nod to God. He is in the details of everything. So when somebody invites you to go someplace where you're not so sure you should be going, pray about it. But you know what? If it's with some friends and you're just going out for a nice time, don't worry about what people are going to say or what people are going to think. The thing is, just be your authentic self. Don't worry about it. Trust God. What I've learned from this lesson is that I don't need to be concerned about what other people think. As long as I'm doing what is pleasing to the Lord, He is going to bless me. And boy, did He bless me that day by getting that DVD back to me. So I just want to encourage you with that. Keep journaling. Journal your prayers. your prayer requests, the things that happen in your life, the things that you're thankful for, and even your dreams. And who knows, someday God just may surprise you and with a friend that you haven't seen in a while, and no telling what could happen. So have a blessed day, and I'll see you again next time.